Here's what you call Old Man Winter's last hurrah. Told you snow was on the way. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Yeah, today's scrapping day. We're gonna go see if we can find some scrapping, some steel. Yeah, I see the little snow dust devils over there in the field. There's like 5 of them. This camera won't pick it up though. The snow has come and the wind is definitely howling. And it's wet out. And we have another Harbor Freight haul. And once again, we look for those tools in the purple tags. I don't know, discontinued or on sale, let's just say, totally on sale. And today's haul is the Central Pneumatic 20 gauge inline air shears, $24. And for $19, open box sale on the also Central Pneumatic 16 gauge air nibbler. That's that kind of thing that gets you real tight corners when you're working with thin, like sheet metals and stuff. I have one that attaches to my drill, my cordless drills and things like that. I never used it. I don't know that I'll ever use this, but I might. And in case I do, I'll have it. So yeah, there's that. Also, for $2, I got a Pittsburgh 25-foot tape measure. And for $4, I got some cutoff discs. Big spender, right? Hey, I'm a hobbyist, you know? That's what hobbyists buy, like myself. It's true. So one of the first things I do when I get these cheap air tools is I oil them immediately, and then I run them. Just to make sure they seem to be okay. And I put the male end air adapter on them, which I keep an abundant supply of. All right, they seem to work fine. One day we'll put them to the test. Now this part I was not going to video, but I decided, what the heck, I'll go ahead and do it. I didn't really get that much of a steel haul today, but I got a few scraps. I mean, you take what you can get, right? And as soon as I saw it, I knew exactly what I was going to do with it. So using my new $2 Harbor Freight tape measure, we have a 3x3 inch piece of square tubing. I cut the bottom out of it with my cutting disc on my little DeWalt grinder. And I got a, what is this? Looks like a 4x4 inch, yeah, 4x4 inch, small, and it actually came, it was already cut like this to a 45-degree angle, just a little 4x4 inch piece of square tubing here. And I got a little bit of flat stock, and you can see I've been cutting on this already. And I saw another picture of a rocket stove, and it was a couple of $100. And I wanted to see if I could duplicate that one, because it's a different design than the other ones I've been building. Completely different design. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing, passing the time away till we can break the boat out, or other fun things like that. So I cut this piece of flat stock to fit in the center of this 4x4 piece of tubing like that. And I'm going to drill a series of holes in the bottom end of this. And I'm going to take my cutting disc and I'm going to cut along this line here. I made a little cut like that, or little mark, I should say, and I put bend on it. And I'm going to cut just enough through it to where I can bend it from the center of this down after I drill a series of air holes in this for the ventilation for the rocket stove. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like I said, I wasn't going to film any of this, but I thought, what the heck, I don't care, I'm going to do it. Some people like it, some don't. So, it's another mini rocket stove, sort of mini. And I might start selling these, because they're coming out a lot better than I had hoped they would. Actually, way better than I hoped they would. And it's really fun to do these projects. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to drill a series of air holes through the bottom of this. So I just scored the top of this thing and bent it after drilling the vent holes in there. And I'm going to weld it. Okay, we got that welded in. See that? The top one is the feed tube. And the bottom one, see, this just stops the fuel source, the wood, from kind of making its way back through the air tube. So we cut some air holes in there, and we left a little air vent at the bottom of that. See that? And then we're going to weld it up onto this like that. and cut a piece of steel with the cutting disc. And now I have this tacked together on the top like that. I'm going to weld this on the bottom like this. Just give it a little platform and to cover up the bottom of it. So I'm going to get that all welded up. See that like that? Here's what I'm talking about. I'm just going to weld this base to the bottom of it like this. And then I'm going to find some solid square tubing to go up along these holes here along the sides like this to cover that up. And then we'll find a platform for it all together. So I'll get this welded up first. We'll leave a little gap over here to put the solid square steel all the way to the top. I'll show you what I mean. Well, it's really not solid, it's hollow, but it's what I got. Okay, we got that one put into place, and we'll tack this side down. We'll go cut the other side. Oh, we got that stacked in there. That was a tight squeeze. We went ahead and used the Miller-Matic. I didn't feel like switching over. So we get this other piece of square tubing put in here, cut into place, and get it all welded up except for the base. Alright, we got it roughed in pretty good. Starting to take shape. Now I want to get it on a stand so it stabilizes it, and then we'll work on the rest of it from there. But first I want to drill a big air hole right here, like a birdhouse. Something out of nothing again. So far so good. I want to get a base put on it now. How's this for uniqueness? I found this old I-beam. That thing's been laying in there forever. Now I got an excuse to use it. Hey, buddy! Look at that. That'll work. Why would you make something so impractical as that? Spare parts, and it's fun. it come up pretty good for welding it so quickly. Yeah. Just gonna put the top on it. Hey, a little handle right here. A little handle in here. I don't know, we'll see. See what we got. We'll try it out. I just cut two 8-inch pieces of flat stock, drill a hole in the middle of it, and use the cutting disc to cut grooves in it to make it sit like that. Now I'm going to weld it up. I'm calling that done. Just with a few pieces and parts picked up. I did a little grinding on it. I like the sides, especially right along the sides here. I like those. If nothing else, I just like those smooth for some reason. Not that the welds look bad, they didn't. It's just that it looks better. Just looks better, I think, in my opinion, when they're ground out like that. But hey, let's give it a go. Oh, let me show you while I have this open. For those of you that didn't see. Yeah, rocket stove, yeah, rocket stove, yep, rocket stove. Yep, another rocket stove, yep, another rocket stove. See that? Here's some more rocket stoves. Another rocket stove. The rocket stove there. Yep, no shortage of them. And you can see they're all uniquely different, and all of them are different designs. Alright, I just gathered up some sticks from laying in the yard. Let's see how it works. We'll get it started with the old paper towel. Holy cow, that started up fast. These things are amazing. I'm fascinated by them. So anyway, you can see the weather turned from crap to nice in just several hours time. So now I can go enjoy the day doing other things. And I spent the crappy weather time building something, doing something constructive. All right, I'd say that's another successful rocket stove build. The only thing I don't like about it is it took too long to boil water. It just did. I think the stack's too high. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to cut it off right about yay. And then redo it. Well, I'll just redo just this part. I'll just take a cutting disc and cut it off right here and put the top back on it. That should do the trick. Okay, we cut the top part of it off too with the Milwaukee. Just mixing it up. So we cut this part off of that. We salvage this. So we get a do-over, don't we? Yes, we do. So we'll weld that back on, and then we'll give it another go. Yeah, buddy. If we don't succeed, keep going. We just gotta shim it up just a hair. Just a little bit. There we go. Nice and level now. Perfect. Okay. Okay, in metal we get a do-over, so it took me exactly 10 minutes to shorten that. Well, thereabouts. Seemed like 10 minutes. Maybe 15. So you see how much shorter that is? Let me show you. This is how much we cut off of it. So a pretty significant amount. Let's see if it does any better now. See if we can make it work better. We don't like wasting our time and abandoning a project that doesn't work up to its expectations. I built enough of these where I should have known better. That stack was too high. See? Let's get the water on there again. Oh yeah, it's cold. It's freezing cold. Okay. And right off the bat I can see it's zooming now. It's just zooming. Okay, lesson learned. Let's see how long this takes. Like day and night. Heck, that's the only amount of sticks I have in it is right what you see there. What good's a rocket stove if you can't boil water quickly, right? Just a few sticks. It's cool. It's just cool. What can I say? See you guys later.